Hey, it's Red Lace, and I'm playing Dark Souls 2 Scholar of the First Sin on Xbox One, and I'm in the Forest of Fallen Giants, and I just came from the Cardinal Bonfire, and I'm going to show you where to find the mansion key, which opens the mansion back in Majula. And you'll definitely want to get into the mansion. There's some good loot there, which I'll show you shortly. And so from the Cardinal Bonfire, you're going to go down the ladder and then come down here, and I'm just killing the guys on the way here. Come down the stairs, and then you're going to want to go up this tree. You can actually get into this area to my right, but just briefly. So we're going to just quickly get past the bad guys. We're not going to worry about killing all of them, but there are quite a few archers, so you'll want to be careful of taking range damage. And carefully roll off here. If you don't roll far enough, you will fall in a hole, and then you'll need to jump this little spot right there. And then roll off again, and then take a left. And normally through here, there's a giant boulder that'll come crashing down right here, so you'll want to wait for that to come by so it doesn't crush you. It'll usually crush this guy too, but this is my second time over here, so it's not here now. So you're going to head up here, and when you get to the top, going to need to talk to this guy. And he's the Cartographer, and you'll need to exhaust his dialogue before he will give you the mansion key.
I'm navigating the continent to create a map. Why cartography, you ask? Well, that's a good question. When I first came to this forsaken land, it was... a curse? Something about a curse? How embarrassing. I seem to have lost my focus. But I do know one thing for certain. I have always been very fond of maps. I came to this land some time ago. Drangleic, the Lost Kingdom. It sounded so romantic. Have you seen Majula? Oh, there's a rather spacious mansion there. I've made it my temporary home. Well, as something of a squatter, I'm afraid. Inside the mansion...
So now that he starts talking about the mansion, you know you're getting close to exhausting his dialogue, and he's going to give you the key shortly.
That it's a map of Drangleic. Now I'm traveling the land to prove it. Yes. Yes, that's it. That's why I came to the kingdom. Wait. No. That wasn't it. Then what? I don't seem to recall. Were you looking for that map? Wonderful. Then you're fascinated by maps, just like me. Shame on you. You should have told me before. Here, take this. A key to the mansion.
And there we go. Now we have the house key, which will get us into the mansion back in Majula.
Incredible, really, isn't it?
So if you keep talking to him and exhaust his dialogue, you'll want to do that while you're here, and if you do, he will move back to Majula and be in the basement next time you're there.
But I've heard disturbing noises. Something about it feels wrong. Just be careful, please. I'll be back in Majula soon.
So there we go. That's the last bit of dialogue, so now he will move to Majula and we can proceed. So now I'm back in Majula, and we're going to walk around the pit past the cat's house, and we're going to walk up to the mansion and use the house key to get inside. So when you first walk in, when you go straight ahead, you'll see this is kind of where the Cartographer has set up his little office. If you come around the far side of the books, you will find a pharros lockstone, which is highly valuable, so you'll want to be sure to get that. There's a second floor to the mansion, and so we're going to go up to it. There's a chest up there, so we'll want to make sure to get what's inside. If you just go left right here, you'll find the stairway. And there's no bad guys in here, so I'm in here, and we'll make sure the chest isn't a mimic, because I've been eaten one too many times. And in that chest you get a Titanite shard and torches, which if you're on your first playthrough, torches are pretty valuable in the early game, and will add to your time you have to use your torch, so you will want to definitely get those. I'm on New Game Plus, so it's not as important for me right now. I think I have like 3 hours worth of torch time, but anyway, come down to this floor, and this is where the Cartographer will be after you beat the boss in the Forest Fallen Giants. And now we're going to go down to the basement, which you warned us about, having strange noises, and sure enough, there are skeletons down here. There are 2 of them, so you'll want to be prepared to fight them. Oops. And they drop human effigies, so that's a nice bonus. If you do have flame butterflies, you'll want to use that down here to light your torch, because it's very dark. If not, I would recommend going back to the bonfire and coming back down. So I do have flame butterflies, so I'm just going to light a torch real quick, and then light the sconce here to my right. So it's a little brighter in here, and I can actually see what I'm doing. And then we will grab the chest that's in here to grab the last item, which is a soul vessel, which allows you to respec. So that's the mansion. Thank you for watching, and please subscribe to me on YouTube and follow me on Twitter at Op6Redlace.